Love it or hate it, we all need to learn how to sell. Even Robert Kiyosaki, the famous author of the New York Times best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, believes that selling is the most important skill one has to master to succeed in life, not only in business. And I want to ask you, do you agree with what my mentor Blair Singer said that anybody can actually sell only if you are properly trained? Please let me know in the comment section if you agree with that. And good evening. We are live. Once again, welcome to Manifest Master Inspire. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Joanna Lazaro. I am the CEO and co-owner of Laurus Enterprises, and from my home to your home, I am sending you love, positivity, compassion, inner peace, empathy, everything that you needed in your life that money really cannot buy. All right. So, welcome once again, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for another live episode. And before I continue, please help me in welcoming my mentor, another good friend of mine, and the chairman and the president of Laurus Enterprises, Mr. Jerome San.
Hi, good evening, Joanna, and good evening, everyone. Yeah,
Good evening, Jerome. How are you
hello.
today?
So far, so good. Excited for tonight because we're having one of our friend as a guest tonight, and this guy is a super achiever, I would say. So really looking forward to this interview.
Grabe, honestly, Jerome,
Mm-hmm.
when I was reading his bio, like I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, 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 grabe. Kaya when you say
Dami
na
eh.
achiever, parang the word achiever, mahihiya to actually describe this person. And it is we are so fortunate, Jerome, kasi I just found out a while ago when we were having our alignment with him na
Mm-hmm.
hindi pala siya regularly talaga nagla-live or yung ganitong klaseng events. But then, he immediately
Mhm.
said yes to our invitation. So, sobrang nakakataba
Mhm.
lang ng puso because nga, he is a good friend, a dear friend of Laurus Enterprises.
Mhm.
Plus, he's part of our community, the Speaker Circle, and also the Quantum Leap community.
Yes. So really nice of him. In fact, I love his book.
Break
If you read
free!
his book,
Yes, I have that
yeah,
too.
Break Free. Yeah, and it says 8 principles to get from employee to from employee to employer in 3 years or less. In fact,
Yes.
it's a very good read book. Later, I'm gonna
1 hour
expound on this
only.
more. Yeah, sabi niya, read in 1 hour, guarantee.
Yeah, I did. Honestly, Jerome, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
got challenged because when I got a copy of the book,
Uh-huh.
good reading for 1 hour, sige, let's see. So I started reading uninterrupted, of
Mhm.
course. All right.
Mhm.
And then when I started reading it, talagang I poured myself into the book because I really picked up a lot of great value from the book. And true enough, Jerome,
Mhm.
to what it promised, it's actually a 1 hour book to read. And
Mhm.
after that 1 hour, you would want to go back over and over again kasi this is a
Yes.
compilation of this person's
Mhm.
experiences. And at the same time, ito yung compilation ng lahat ng wisdom and knowledge niya that he got from
Mhm.
all the trainings and all the achievements that he has in his
Mhm.
life. But before we continue talking about him and also the book, Jerome, I want
Mhm.
to ask you muna, or I want to request you to please tell our virtual audience right now what this program or what is this Facebook Live all about.
Well, thank you, Joanna. We call it the Manifest Master Inspire because since yung lockdown last year, March, it's been a year na, Laurus Enterprises, we postponed all our live events. And we still want to continue to provide value to people. So we decided to create this, we call it M.M.I, Manifest Master Inspire, where we invite our guests, we call it learning partners, um, who are doing well, to help inspire other people and also give some advices and inspiration. Yun. So that's why we
Yes.
created this.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's so apt lang talaga the title that we are having because all these
Mhm.
people that we have invited here, wow,
Mhm.
may kuya is here. Totoong kuya ko po ito, Napoleon Ortiz. Hello, kuya. so
Hello.
so nice to see you watching my live. Salamat kuya for the support. And siguro before I continue, let's just say
Mhm.
hi to some of our friends who's already tuning in to us, Jerome. Hello, Julian. And his
Hi,
Julian.
Julian.
Yeah, Julian, she is already tagging her friends. Thank you so much, Julian. Eugene, di ko alam, sabi niya, Sir Don Soriano, congratulations. Miss Aurora, watching from Bulacan. Good evening, Sir Jerome and ma'am. Thank you so much, Miss Aurora. Tyson
Hi,
said good
Aurora.
evening to us. Thank you so much, Tyson. And
Hi,
Kuya Nat,
Tyson.
salamat. Yan. So, as I was saying, Manifest Master Inspire, the title of this Facebook Live, is so apt. It's so appropriate because all the people that we have invited since last year, we started with
Mhm.
Coach Ras Huson, our very dear
Mhm.
friend and one of our beloved coaches, Jerome. And
Mhm.
all these people, they have manifested their dreams, they have
Mhm.
mastered their craft. That's why they
Mhm.
are earning so well, and that despite this pandemic, they are continuously doing so well financially and even personally in their lives. And right
Mhm.
now they are actually inspiring thousands of people in their own community or in their own network. So yun yung
Yes.
nakakatuwa because all these people, they walk the talk.
Mhm. Tama.
Parang ikaw, Jerome, you
Ah.
are perfect person for the Manifest Master Inspire.
Ikaw rin, Joanna. I think all of us.
Yes, honestly, sige, we are
Mhm.
great receivers. Katulad nga na natutunan natin sa Millionaire Mind Intensive. So,
Mhm.
I am accepting that, Jerome. Thank you so much. And to all our
Thank you.
viewers, welcome once again to our Facebook Live, Manifest Master Inspire. And before we continue, please allow me to just share to you some of the what can you expect as you stay with us for about one and a half hours of conversation with our special guest tonight, we are encouraging you to engage with us through the comment section. Yeah. So sa lahat po ng mga nagsisend ng comments nila, maraming salamat po. Please continue to engage with us until the end of the whole conversation because we guarantee you that you are going to pick up tons of wonderful values from the special guest that we are having tonight. And if you have your own questions po, we will try to, you can feel free to put it in the comment section. We will try to squeeze it in for our guest po. Because guess what? Dito po kasi sa Facebook Live namin na to, if this is your first time to tune in, the truth is, we are preparing questions for our guests. And for this week alone, we have prepared, what do you think? How many questions have we prepared for our special guest? Ikaw, Jerome, anong hula mo?
Ha? Ako, last time, ilan si Bitna? Bitna is 74. Tama. Hindi, wait, ano yung magic number? 7, right? O, 17.
7.
7. Okay, so
Yes.
ito, mas matindi, maraming credentials si Don, so I would say more. I would say 70. Yeah.
Sabi ni Edgar, 88 questions.
That's a good number.
Edgar, yes. It's actually 87. Wala na naman yung nalo ng pahula ko. Ano ba yan? So yung gift ko, pasensya na, nasa akin pa rin po. Yeah, we have prepared lots of questions po para po marami po tayong mapiga from our special guest. And also, for our virtual audience po, please stay until the end of the whole show because towards the end po, we do a lot of announcement that might be beneficial to you. And at the same time, because you know naman po, here in the Philippines, we have the best internet providers, right? So, pag nagkaroon po tayo ng technical glitches or internet issues at suddenly nawala ako or si Jerome, don't worry po, we will go back right away. So, hindi po natin papabayaan na mawala po tayo totally. So, just hang in there and stay with us because definitely we are going back. So, I think, Jerome, it's time for us to call in our special guest. But before we do, please provide some inputs or some information regarding this special guest of ours.
Sige, with pleasure. Okay, our guest for tonight, he's a speaker and trainer who empowers people on the topic of sales, business, personal finance, investment, and leadership. He aims to transcend success and aspire for significance by propelling others to realize their full potential. His lifelong dream is to become a world-class speaker who can inspire and motivate people to reach their financial freedom so that they can also positively impact the world themselves. He's a sales manager for one of the largest financial institutions here in the Philippines. He also owns several franchises, and he's also the author of the best-selling book called Break Free. So without further ado, please help us welcome Mr. Don Soriano.
Woohoo!
All right. Hello. Hello, Jerome. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Don.
Thank you for having me.
How are you, Don?
I'm good. Just working from home as usual.
Yes. Usually kasi either you're working from home or you're working from another beautiful island.
Yes. Perks of remote selling, no?
Ayun nga eh. Minsan gusto ko na talagang, Don, pumasok sa maleta mo so that you can bring me anywhere that you are going. Kasi sobrang, ang sarap ng bakasyon nito para siya nagbabakasyon, Jerome, but the truth is, he's working.
Tama.
Yeah.
Yeah, work and play.
Workation.
I love that. That's a new term that I picked up from you. I'm going to use that sa mga susunod ko na episodes. Yeah. So, Don, thank you so much. Allow us to just express our gratitude to you. Thank you so much for saying yes to our invitation. Yun nga, sobra talaga ako nagulat when you mentioned kanina na hindi kasi talaga ako naggaganito, Joanna. So parang, what? So napakalaking privilege for us, Don, na ang bilis mong pumayag when we invited you. And thank you so much kasi sobrang dami mo talagang values na po pwedeng i-provide sa mga manonood natin right now. Especially those people who are in the sales world just like you.
Tama.
Yeah.
So
Very excited.
Yes, we are so excited
Yeah,
to hear
sure.
from you, learn from you. Ready ka na ba sa 87 questions, Don?
Ang dami.
So I think let's get started, no? Para matapos tayo kaagad. Kasi mukhang hanggang abutin tayo ng midnight, Don.
Oo nga, mukha nga. Hanggang 1 a.m. ganun.
Yes, let's fire it up.
Yeah, sige, before I start yung first question, we forgot. We're also live pala sa YouTube. So you can go to YouTube/Laurus PH. Tama?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sige, so Don, since you have a lot of credential, because knowing you even before, aside from being a financial planner manager ng isang financial planner agency, also you have several franchises, also an author, also you do a lot of trainings right now. Okay, not just to your team, but to a lot of people who are involved in sales. Can you tell me how did you started your journey? Kasi parang you have so much going on right now, but I'm sure hindi yan sabay-sabay nangyari, right? So how did you started? I want to know your story behind.
Okay, sige. So, actually, I'm an accountant by profession. So, I'm a CPA. Worked in the corporate world. Sobrang saglit lang. Siguro mga 1 year, 3 months. Ganyan. Tapos, early on kasi parang I got this book, no? And I'm sure a lot of people know this. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And when I read that book, naparesign ako agad. Okay, so agad-agad ako nag-resign. And yun nga, I realized early on na shucks, mali pala yun. Kasi ang hirap pala pagka mag-resign pagka wala namang plano. Parang during that time, I knew what I didn't want was, I didn't want a boss. I didn't want na 8 to 5 yung work, ganyan. Ayoko nag-overtime. Ayoko yung inuutusan ako basically. I wanted to create my own thing. But I realized I knew what I didn't want, pero I didn't know what I really wanted during that time. So yun, so ang daming trial and error, ang daming sinubukan, online selling, nagbenta ng tsokolate, nagbenta ng e-trike, ang dami kong actually racket na pinasok. Nag-network marketing din ako, no? And then after a few years of doing that, I found myself around 2014, where at age 24, 2014, I got my biggest blessing. And that blessing was I got bankrupt and 500,000 debt. Okay, so nagkaroon ako 500,000 utang. And at age 24, you would imagine, that was a really hard time for me. I remember na I wasn't going out of the house. My parents didn't know this, by the way, during that time. Kasi sobrang depressed talaga ako na. No? Feeling ko end of the world na. And yun, noong time na yun, actually, just to share with you, a friend of mine, I don't remember who, pero a friend of mine reached out to me. He realized that my energy was low. Ganyan, he wanted to support me. He gave me a book, no? And the book is actually T. Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? So I read that book. Sobrang dinigest ko talaga siya. Tapos I didn't realize it during that time na meron pa lang seminar yon or workshop. Siguro it was only after a year or two wherein I saw Laurus's ads, no? Na nagkaka-M.M.I nga sa Philippines, ganyan.
Yes.
So yun. So that book really changed my life. And then I realized lang dun sa workshop na the main lessons pala talaga was really in the M.M.I. So, yun. So, I went to M.M.I. And then dun, ang dami kong natutunan, ang dami kong na-realize. Even became a quantum leaper, even though I didn't have money, by the way, during that time. I swiped my credit card for that, no? Kasi I really wanted to change my life for the better. And then yun, I guess after nun, talagang things really started to change, I have to say. Kasi dun, since starting the book, that was around 2014, 2015. Parang dun ako daming realizations talaga na parang kailangan ko lang pala i-shift yung mindset ko. Kailangan ko lang palang ma-realize na everything is a learnable skill, no? Or success is a learnable skill basically. So yun, so started learning, started growing, kept on investing in myself until today, continuously investing in myself. And then yun, that's how I started.
I love what you said a while back, Don, na you've got your biggest blessing when you got bankrupt. And it was such a beautiful mindset because parang napakadalang, Jerome, no, na maririnig mo from people that they got bankrupt, they got wiped out, but they consider that as a blessing in their life. Have you always have this kind of mentality or mindset in you, Don?
Okay, so for obvious reasons, during the time na nabaon ako sa utang, hindi. Diba?
Right.
I wouldn't call it a blessing during that time, diba? Pero ayun nga, kasi kung hindi nangyari yun, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't be as driven. I wouldn't be as gigil right now. Kasi ngayon parang when people look at me now, parang feeling nila, may mga nagko-comment sa akin kung meron ba daw akong 5 asawa, tapos 10 anak, mga ganun. The way I work is ganung level magtatrabaho.
Pero doon, tutulin lang kita, wala ba talagang 5 asawa?
Wala 5 asawa. Tapos yung anak, hindi ko alam, wala pa naman lumalapit sa akin. Joke lang. Pero wala. Ayun, so parang I think that's the reason why I'm so driven. Kasi parang I was there, you know. Parang di ba they tell you na when your back is against the wall, you do whatever it takes to really crawl out of it. So I guess I experienced that early on at age 24. So right now I'm 30. Hindi pala 31 na pala ako. 31. So parang until today, no, parang siguro it's ingrained in me na hindi na ako babalik diyan. Yun na siguro, hindi na ako babalik diyan. Ayun. So, yeah. I guess that's a lesson. Magpa-bankrupt kayo. De joke lang.
Yeah, Don, curious lang
Yeah.
Yeah, Don, curious lang. Saan yung turning point mo? Na, kasi let's say, when you're in that, a lot of small voices, or little voice going on, di ba? So, at what point na nagkaroon ng impact and you made a decision? When is that? Saka saan yun?
That's a good question. No? Well, definitely during the time I was depressed, that was really the lowest point. Pero siguro talaga nung hawak ko yung book ni T. Harv, kaya talaga sobrang laki ng utang na loob ko kay T. Harv. Kasi when I was reading his book, talagang, as in, his lessons there were like yung visible is just a manifestation of the invisible, di ba? So yung mga ganong lessons na sabi ko, nga, no? Kaya siguro nag-manifest na bankrupt ako kasi deep inside, of values, in terms of character, I was bankrupt, right? And it just manifested physically. So yun, so I would say the turning point was that book, no? T. Harv Eker's The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I've read that book 7-8 times, siguro. Wow. sobrang ganda. Yeah, I know. Kaya nung nag-M.M.I ako talaga, Jerome, sobrang grateful ko sa Laurus nun, honestly. Kaya talaga nung sabi ni Joanna, no questions asked, yes talaga to. I would really clear up my schedule for this. Kasi kung wala yung M.M.I sa Philippines, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Where I am right now talaga. So sobrang turning point yun.
Yeah, and Don, aside, I saw you several M.M.I. Parang attend, you bring your friends, you bring a lot of people sa M.M.I din. I noticed that.
Naka 4 M.M.I nata ako, myself.
Yeah.
4 M.M.I. Tapos siguro I brought 150 of my friends. I keep on pushing it. Yeah. There was this one M.M.I, I brought 80 people ata. Parang ganyan karami. Kasi sobrang impactful niya sa akin. I just have to bring people in. Actually, for my team, talagang bukang bibig ko yan. No? For my agents, no? Sayang nga na-cancel yung last year. Sabi kong dadali nun eh.
Okay.
Don't worry. We
Dalawang
might have
M.M.I pa dapat.
That will get
Dalawa pa dapat.
Yeah. Don't
Hindi pa alam ni Don your surprise.
later. Actually, aware
sige.
ka. Sige, pag-usapan natin. Pero I just wanna ask Don, in relation to what Jerome and what you have just mentioned, that you keep on coming back to Millionaire Mind Intensive and that you are bringing your team, your friends, every time that you are attending, there's new people with you. And one time nga, you brought your girlfriend and introduced her to us, right? And then one time, it was your parents. You brought them. And ang ganda, medyo hindi nga naging maganda yung unang experience namin ni Tita kasi kasi may isang activity na hindi something ganyan. Pero anyway, sobrang love ko si Tita Tessa. Love na love namin yung isa't isa because of the warrior camp naman. But I just wanna ask Don, what is it? You mentioned na kasi kanina that your life, the biggest change that happened in your life is because of the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind book, and then eventually because of the Millionaire Mind Intensive, the live event. So in relation to that, Don, what is it with Millionaire Mind Intensive that you keep coming back to despite being so exposed to many trainings already, not only here in the Philippines, but also abroad?
That's a good question. Siguro for me, the reason why I keep on coming back is because every time I come back, the program is the same, pero I'm a different person eh. So the
Mm.
takeaways are also different, I would say. I remember during my first M.M.I, there's an exam there, di ba? So yung una exam na yon, siguro out of percentage, siguro na namin yung exact pero basically, parang sa exam na yun, parang around 80% yung parang money blocks ko. Ganun kataas yung
Mhm.
money blocks ko. Ang taas, di ba? 80%.
Yes,
The fourth
oo.
time, the fourth time I came back, as in simula pa lang siguro mga 8% na lang or 10%, ganyan na lang kakunti. Tapos,
Wow!
tapos after nun,
Wow.
parang halos wala na. So parang ayun,
Mhm.
so siguro yun yung reason ba't ako mabalik kasi it really allows me to unblock yung money blocks that I still have. Kasi admittedly, I still have a lot of money blocks and a lot of people do have a lot of money blocks. How do I know? Kasi based on result, I'm not yet where I want to be, which is a billionaire. So,
Yeah.
di ba? So, until such time I'm there, then easily I could say na ang dami ko pa rin money blocks with myself. Di ba?
Mhm.
So, and that's still the thing I'm trying to overcome and para kumbaga learn how to eliminate all of my money blocks tapos kasi I know if I eliminate all of the money blocks then I can just manifest yung results ko, 'di ba? Process of manifestation ni T. Harv Eker.
Yes,
So yun yung
TFAR.
philosophy ko. TFAR, yeah, TFAR.
Yes. I love what you just said there. Na I know I still have so many money blocks or limiting beliefs in you because you are still not in the place where you want to be, and that is to become a billionaire. And for all our audience, I hope that you have taken note of that because sometimes meron kasi sometimes 'di ba doon pumapasok yung ego na parang oh I don't need that, alam ko na 'yan, those kind of things. So and then, minsan you keep on asking, paano mo ba masasabi na successful na ako? Ganyan. So, refer back to what Don said. If you still do not have the things that you want in your life, or if you're still not living the life that you want, then definitely, hindi mo pa masasabi talagang totally successful ka. And when we
Yeah.
say kasi successful, just to be clear for everybody, we're not only referring to the money here because the Millionaire Mind Intensive, for all you know, is that although they saying millionaire, ganyan, it's really about holistic approach to wealth, health, relationships, money, your mindset, everything there is, right? Even your vision, even your purpose, it encompasses everything. When we are saying millionaire, or you are a wealthy person. Yan siya.
Yeah. Ako siguro I wanna add, Joanna, na siguro what
Mhm.
MMI has given me throughout the years is the space, the community. Sobrang invaluable. I mean, all of my solid friends right now are from that community. Alam mo yun? Mentors, contacts. Basta ang ganda ng space eh. Parang yung kasabihan ng walang masamang tinapay. Literal eh. May term na binabato sa MMI which is environment is more powerful than willpower. Diba?
Willpower.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So, if your environment is pushing you up, I guess that's a large part of the reason why I'm where I am right now. Kasi ang ganda talaga ng space, ang ganda ng community. Sobrang solid na mga tao. Sobrang, as in, if you ask for help and support, they just give it to you. Kaya actually, before this call, I was in a phone call with Audrey Nunez, right? Tapos,
Yes.
ayun, sabi niya, usap tayo, 10 o'clock. Sabi ko, may event ako. Ngayon, pwede na ako ngayon. Tulungan kita ngayon. So, parang that was just a, consult call, instantly tulong. And ganun din siya. If I need support, she's there. Alam mo yan, and she's just one of those people in the community na you can easily ask for support. Si Robert, di ba? Si Sir Robert, Kuya Robert.
Blade.
Si Blade, di ba? I mean, there was this one time I asked for him. Sabi ko, can we have coffee? Tapos instantly sabi, sige, coffee tayo. Sabi ko, grabe naman to, sobrang humble. So, alam mo yun, I really love the space you've created here with Laurus. So, yun, siguro yung isa sa mga factors talaga ba't nakatulong.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
thank
We
you.
appreciate that. And nakakatuwa nga every time nag-chat tayo and then I'm talking to also other people in the community and they would say na, oh, I'm doing business with this person who is another quantum leaper, or I'm going out with this person, I'm meeting or I'm being coached by this person, and then malalaman mo, graduate pala siya ng M.M.I, graduate pala siya ng NEC, quantum leap pala siya,
Yeah.
speaker circle pa siya. So parang nakakataba ng puso na parang in a way, Don, Laurus is there. Parang whatever endeavor that's happening in your life, even without effort na on our part, nasasama pa rin kami from time to time. And that is just so awesome. And we're grateful to you guys and we're grateful to the universe for that.
Yeah. Actually, in-endorse ko kayo dito eh. Nandito kayo eh. Parang dito.
Oo nga.
One of the pages,
Ano
sabi
page
ko,
ngayon?
para sa Laurus. Hindi ko na alam eh.
Alam ko.
And you can have class for that.
Hinighlight ko eh.
Page 20
Hinighlight ko yun,
yata.
talaga ba?
Yes, page
Hindi ko alam.
20.
Ayun.
Under seminars.
Diba? Ayun, no? Laurus Enterprises, diba?
Yes.
Eh, hindi yan hiningi nila Joanna, ha? Hindi yan hiningi nila Jerome. Talagang, nilagay ko lang yan kasi...
For that. Salamat for
Yeah.
that doon. Kasi when you message us, nga na, oy guys, minention ko si Laurus Enterprises dun sa book ko. Talagang, wow, really? Kasi usually, some people would say na, hey, can you do this for us so that I could mention you in my book? Pero ikaw, you readily do it without even asking us. And so every time people would have a copy of this book, nagkakaroon sila ng idea who Laurus Enterprises is. So parang nagkakaroon kami ng word of mouth marketing because of you. So thank you so much.
And in fact, I didn't even read the book yet at that time, but we invited Don doon sa Cash Flow as a featured speaker to promote his book then.
Yes.
And I think 2 days after ko lang nabasa yung book, mention pa na niya tayo. So sobrang, I don't know, eksakto lang.
Grabe si Don kasi sa pag-support sa atin, Jerome. Eh.
Yes.
Oo naman.
All the way.
Always.
Yun, sige. So Don, I have a question. Okay? Nung early last year, March, when we found out that we're going through quarantine, what was your first thought and how did you adjust to the situation?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Kasi ang dami na apektuhan talaga ng pandemya. Myself included talaga. Siguro during that time, I had two concerns. No, first off is my traditional businesses. And because I have a Subway, I have Mr. Softy franchise, yung ice cream sa SM malls. I had a potato corner sa my house. No? So all of these traditional businesses really were at a pause. So tigil talaga negosyo. No? So sabi ko, shucks, ano kaya mangyayari during that time? So isa sa mga challenges ko. The second challenge would be my insurance agency. Because during that time, I think I had around 130 agents, no, who traditionally we were selling face to face, right? Pero dahil sa pandemic, wala, tigil talaga negosyo. As in, medyo for me as a leader, medyo depressing siya. Kasi that was the first day. As in, before kasi every day may benta, literal, no? Basta weekday. May papasok na benta dyan for the past 3 years. Ha? So that's almost 1,000 days of never kami na zero. Tapos, nung pandemic, first time namin na zero. So sabi ko, shucks, sobrang, ano nangyari? Sobrang nagulantang yung yung parang, yung paniniwala ko, I would say. Kasi whatever I used to do before would not work in this space anymore. So, ayun. So parang early on, parang the idea of, virtual meetings, the idea of selling online wasn't really something that, what I was open to.
Yeah.
Pero, ayun. So, the first thing I did, was actually mag-Netflix, admittedly. Kasi, diba, interesting. Kasi yung mindset during that time, nobody thought that this was gonna be a 1-year lockdown. I mean, 1 year na di ba?
Yes.
I mean, I thought it was gonna last 2 weeks as it's done. So parang yung mindset, sige, ang tagal ko na nagtatrabaho, bakasyon muna tayo. Parang ganun yung mindset.
Yes.
So, sabi ko, Netflix. So parang after siguro a week, parang medyo na-depress ako talaga. Sabi ko, shucks, parang ang baba ng energy ko. Tapos napansin ko yung mga leaders ko, yung mga managers ko in my agency, ganun din yung na-feel nila. Kasi nga parang first time namin before sobrang daming abundance talaga. Noong time na yun talaga nag-zero yung sales. So parang ano nangyari? Ayun, so early on, what the first thing I did was to get off my butt and actually kumbaga share energy with my people. Kasi sa sales talaga, energy is everything, di ba? Sabi nga nila, sales is a transfer of energy or enthusiasm. So if you don't have energy, how can you start selling, di ba? So early on, I realized that as the leader of my team, I needed to show them na we have to rally our people, we have to stand up, we have to be strong. Kasi wala pang online selling sa insurance during that time. Only personal selling. So sabi ko, hindi don't worry. Mag-a-adjust yung insurance commission. Don't worry about it. This is gonna happen for us. So what I did was I actually started, energizing people up. transferring my energy to them. And by the way, this was the time na ako mismo down energy ko. Pero
Yeah.
siguro as a leader, we have no choice but to, siguro yung term ko dito, fake it until you make it.
Yes. Yes.
Fake it until you make it, di ba? Na, ayun, parang, kahit na hindi mo kaya, kakayanin mo para sa mga tao mo. Kasi people, siguro, ayoko maging cheesy, pero parang ang daming umaasa sa akin. Di ba? Ang daming nag-resign para sa akin, tapos biglang yung leader nila walang energy. Hindi naman ata tama yun. So yun, so I started actually, stepping up my energy, my game, creating events for my people. And then, lo and behold, actually, siguro after a month and a half into it, they started allowing online selling. And actually, yung team namin was the first team in Sun Life during that time, parang to accomplish 600 clients online. Lahat online. 600 clients in just 3 months. Oo. So parang that was the first quarter, tapos naka 600 kami. So parang talagang kaya pala. Kasi yun din yung numbers namin pre-pandemic eh.
Yes.
So sabi ko, so whatever we did in the past, we're able to do right now even more. In fact, actually, share ko lang, last year, we did our best quarter. Siguro Q4 2020. That was our best quarter. I think our team delivered 800 clients, 850 clients siguro. In just one quarter, ha? So parang, ayun. So yun nga, so yun yung nangyari nung simula. And because I stepped up as a leader, people under me started believing of the possibility. Pwede pala, kaya pala. And then sooner or later, yun, parang 100% na-realize sila, wala na. Actually, ito lang ha, wala nang gusto bumalik sa traditional selling. Everybody wants to, in my team, everybody
It's
is...
more convenient. Kasi...
Yeah. So parang, parang ito na yung new normal talaga. Ito na yung new normal. Wala nang balikan. Yun.
Sabi nga, diba, it only takes one person to believe in you and it doesn't have to be somebody else. It could be you. Believing in your own capacity that regardless of the circumstances, whatever that you are feeling at that moment, you can change it eh. Tama yung fake it till you make it. And then also parang naaalala ko lang yung lagi sinasabi ni Harv or dun sa Millionaire Mind Intensive natin na where attention goes, energy flows, and result shows. So because you shifted your focus, right? You shifted your energy. So kaya napunta dun yung result. And congratulations for 600. Wow! Grabe yun.
Yeah.
Honestly, nakikita namin yun kasi we're Facebook friends. So, parang pinag-uusapan namin sometimes si Jerome na grabe nakakabilib sila, no? How you were. Plus, ang nakakatuwa kasi sa inyo doon, ang bilis niyo nag-transition because honestly, kami sa Laurus, it took us a while. With the pandemic na as if it's going to
in denial kami.
Yeah, oo, na parang medyo naging kami, tawag doon, in denial for quite some time. But for you guys, you step in right away and pivot and change something so that you won't lose whatever that you had pre-pandemic. So, kudos. Sobrang nakakatuwa yan.
Yeah, and amazing din, I want to add this, no? Don kasi, remember Joanna, we have this course with FIBO. Anong course ba yun? GBO?
BGM, business.
BGM.
Yes.
Okay, so after we attended, Joanna promoted it. I think si Don kagad nag-enroll kay FIBO. Or
yes.
Yeah. And after that, you start your online course ba or something?
Yes.
Yeah, online training.
Tapos,
now, he's creating his sales funnel. Grabe to si Don eh.
Yeah, tapos yung first webinar ba yun? How many people show up? And it's a huge number na kami
1,000.
nagulat din.
1,000. Nag-1,000 kami nun. 1,000 people.
First pa yun Then kami, sabi ko si Don talaga, achiever. Basta bigyan mo lang sa kanya, he'll excel it. To the max. Grabe. Yan yung tamang attitude. So inspiring.
Nakaka-inspire ka doon. Yet, you're so young. Pero parang tama yung kaya siguro iniisip ng mga tao sa paligid mo na who don't really know you, ilan kaya talaga asawa at anak nito ni Don Soriano? Kung makapagtrabaho, parang ang daming sinusuportahan eh.
Yung asawa, sure ako wala. Pero yung panganay, malalaman natin in a few years. Pag may lumapit sa akin.
Pag may
tapos merong noo ko. Anak ko yan. Noo ko yan.
No, hindi na kailangan ng DNA testing.
Hindi na. Magkano tayo? Okay, anak ko yan.
Nice. All right. Don, before we continue, let's just say hi to some of the friends tuning in right now. We have, hi Don and Claire, thank you so much for tuning in. Julian, thank you
Hi,
so
Don
much for
Claire.
continually tagging your friends. G. Alfonso, hello to you. Joshua Nuestro, good evening to you too. Waki, may kumare, salamat Marce, nandito ka. Who else? Rafael Bustamante, let's go. Yes, I hope you're learning,
Oo,
Rafael. Edgar Agustin, hello to you.
Hi,
Don
Edgar.
Soriano for the win, sabi ni Rafael. Sabi ng kumpare mo, another quantum leap and part of the circles. Glenn Javier, grabe ang
Hey,
gwapo.
Glenn.
Ang gwapo. Taga-
Gra talagang yung ano niya, gwapo. Grabe, ganun kahaba dong, no?
may gigil.
Ganyan pagkakaibigan mo eh.
Ganyan, no? So, we also have, hi, Jojo, Joseph
Hi,
Jancilaretes, thank you
Jojo.
so much. And then, ayan, Julian, yes, please continue tagging your friends. Master JP, so nice to see
Yes.
you. Maraming
JP, hi, sir.
salamat.
2 weeks from now. Tama?
2 weeks from now,
Si
we
Master
will have
JP.
Master JP.
Galing yan.
Sir Jun Kabusay, thank you so much, present. Kasi kagabi, ang kwento lang nitong present, last night kasi, he messaged me, Jo, sorry I wasn't able to watch your live kasi he did something. Sabi niya, promise, sa susunod na live mo, I'll be there. Oh, yun lang po ang magkakaibigan. Talagang supportahan. Salamat, Sir June. Sabi ni Tita
Thank you,
Florence,
June.
another from Quantum Leap Community.
Hi, Tita
Network.
Flor.
Yes. Sabi niya, you are right, Don. This is a beautiful community, very positive and
Oh, yeah.
encouraging environment. Nice to be with you all the way, from M.M.I to Quantum Leap together with your dad and mom. Yan po. Honestly po, to all our viewers, yung parents po ni Don, from M.M.I to Quantum Leap, tapos umattend po kami together sa Malaysia, isang training, it's called Warrior Camp. And then they even attended the speaker circle led by our beautiful mentor, isa sa pinaka-mabagsik, pinaka-magaling, Blair Singer. And nakakatuwa kasi yung parents po ni Don, at their age, all out. Everything that the speaker told them to do, everything that the trainer said that they should do, they did. And pinadala ko po yung ibang pictures kay Don. Tawa na lang ng tawa si Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those events are physically and mentally challenging talaga to the max.
So tough.
All those
Oo,
events.
sobra.
Oo. Hello, Simon, bro. Thank you so much
Hi,
for
Simon.
tuning in. Yan. Simon is the co-founder of OFF. Yan po. Maraming salamat, bro.
Online Filipino
Eileen
freelancer.
Aquino. Yes, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. We also have
Hello.
some of our friends, Jerome, Miss Elena, girl, thank you. And my best friend from Taiwan, Marites. I
Hi,
love you.
Elena.
Thank you. Yeah. So, Don, my question for you is that you were an accountant prior to entering the world of sales. Although sabi mo nga, you were only an accountant for 1 year and 3 months. Pero I want to ask you, what attracted you to sales? And what is the biggest lesson you ever had as a salesperson that you think na kailangang marinig ng mga kapwa natin, sales leaders or sales people who is tuning in to us, to our live right now?
Okay, thank you. Ano ba? Siguro just like what you said earlier in the opening. Kasi the first book I ever read was Robert Kiyosaki. Eh. So early on, I got the philosophy that if I want to be a successful businessman, I need to learn how to sell. Diba? Like sabi nga niya sa book niya, parang walang best writing author, only best selling authors. Which is true.
Yes.
And every single business, is all about sales. Eh. Even about, if you're getting investments, you need to sell why the investor needs to invest with you. If you're selling a product, obviously that's it. If you're a leader in your business, kailangan matuto kang ibenta yung vision, right? Sa mga tao mo. Eh. Kasi parang they need to see where the whole organization is going so that they would have buy-in towards that same direction. Then, when they have buy-in, then susuportahan nila yung pangarap mo. So, ayun. So, para sa akin talaga very essential ang sales. And that's maybe the reason why I started in sales talaga. Na sabi ko gusto ko maging billionaire, and I can't be a billionaire if I'm not a business person. How can I be a business person if I don't know how to sell products? If I don't know how to sell to investors why they should invest in my company? Alam mo yun? So yun. So early on, na-realize ko, I need to learn how to sell. That's actually the reason why I joined the insurance industry. That's also the reason why before joining the insurance industry, I was in network marketing. Kasi sabi ko, kailangan ko matutong magbenta. And para sa akin, yun yung dalawang best na trainings talaga for selling. I'm sure you guys agree kasi you guys started from M&M as well, di ba? So,
Yes.
Yes.
alam mo yun, since nag-MLM ako, parang parang kung kaya mo magbenta ng network marketing, kaya mo magbenta kahit ano. Di ba? Kaya nag-insurance ako, honestly. As in, nung first day ko sa insurance, sabi ko sa boss ko, ito yung bebenta natin. Sabi ko, ito yung bebenta? Kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung bebenta eh. Sabi niya, ito yung bebenta, ito yung bebenta mo. Sabi ko, sobrang dali benta nito. Kasi ganun yung mindset ko. Kasi sabi ko, nagbibenta ako ng 15 heads, bro. Sabi ko, kaya ko ibenta yan? Insurance ba? O sige, ini-investment pa to? What? So parang, so yun. So in my first 3 months in insurance, I earned 1.2 million in my first 3 months.
Wow.
So ang bilis talaga. Ang bilis, yeah.
That's
ang bilis
MDRT
talaga.
agad,
Yeah, more or less. Diba? So alam mo yun, so parang, kasi nga parang, I early on I realized I needed to learn how to sell. So actually, the reason why I went into network marketing or I went to the insurance industry wasn't really because I wanted to sell insurance. Not at all. The main reason was I realized I needed to learn how to sell. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And ngayon to be honest, sobrang natural na lang for me to sell. Diba? So, like, I can do it anywhere. So, let me share with you a story. There was this one time, I was securing a commercial space for one of my franchises. Tapos, during this time, yung parang may nakasulat na commercial lease for sale, di ba? It was up for 3 weeks already. And siguro during that time, I was really busy. So, I couldn't have, parang I didn't have time to go to the site, di ba? So, after 3 weeks na nandun na yung posting, sabi ko, sige, subukan ko lang. Kasi usually, pag a commercial space, I don't know if you guys know this, sobrang bilis yan mawala, lalo na kung prime property, di ba? Mm-hmm. So, ang ginawa ko, makita ko dun sa landlord's office. Nakausap ko yung landlord mismo. You know what I did? Ginawa ko lang yung same process ng sales, which is, once you come in, you build rapport. Di ba? You engage the audience. KYC ka, di ba? Kilalanin mo yung client mo. Tapos, kung ano yung personality niya, mag-copy-paste ka lang, copycat, di ba, mirror mo, para magustuhan ka niya. Alam mo, after 20 minutes, I got the lease. And you know what? This person was telling me, Don, I was for 3 weeks, we had the sign up there. There were 20 people who called. We did not engage with them. Why? Kasi I didn't believe in them. Parang wala silang buy-in sa akin. I was looking for the right person. So I got the lease within 20 minutes. And ito lang yun, ang ginawa ko lang doon, build rapport, minirror ko lang yung personality niya, tumatawa lang ako sa jokes niya, alam mo yun? Tapos nag-connect kami, nakuha ko yung lease within 20 minutes. So yun, so I think that's a classic example of salesmanship. Na if you know how to sell anything, you know how to sell products, then you would learn how to sell yourself, you would learn how to sell to your team, why they should be engaged with you in terms of the vision. Ayun, so yun yung feeling kong value of getting in a sales career or getting into sales.
Yes. I think ang pinaka key takeaway ko with what you are saying, Don, and this is something that we have been telling our own team over and over again here in Laurus Enterprises. Everything that we are doing, whether it's business or whether it's selling, it's really about relationship building. Because the moment that you are able to build the trust and show the person that, ano nga yung quotation, Jerome, people don't care what you know until they know that how much you care. Right? Yeah. So I think that's really yun yung napipick up ko with what you are saying, that you're able to in just 20 minutes, sobrang bilis yun, Don. Pero I believe kasi nandito niya lahat ng mga trainings na inatinan mo rin kasi, no, right? Kumbaga parang there's already the expertise in you other than the yung confidence mo, it's brought about by your own competence as well.
Yeah. Agree. That parang sobrang natural, I would say.
Yes.
Sobrang natural na lang after some time. It becomes second nature, like driving.
Yes. It's because of your naging second nature mo na siya, Don. When you told me that you are an introvert, parang, what? Honestly, ganun yung reaction ko. Kasi I would never really think of you as an introvert person kasi you're very sociable, you share yourself to social media, and then whenever you, especially in 2016, I was telling you nga, hindi pa tayo talaga magkakilala, and you didn't even know that we're part of Laurus Enterprises back then, and you were trying to sell me insurance before, even si Basban. So, ganun ka ka-confident, ganun ka ka-personable. 2016 pa lang when we first met. I have an additional question lang, Don, kasi we're both product of Blair Singer, the three of us here.
Yeah.
And hi, Miss Nene! Yan, another Quantum Leap
Hi.
natin listening from Hong Kong. Thank you so much. Ralph Ethan is saying thumbs up to whatever you are saying kanina, Don. Yan. We're all products, or we have all been mentored by Blair Singer, who happens to be the best friend and the Richard advisor to Robert Kiyosaki. And you attended Sales and Leadership Mastery Program abroad yata, Vietnam ba, Thailand? Thailand. Kami dito sa Philippines, Jerome attended it in Vietnam, right, Jerome?
Mhm. Yeah.
I just wanna ask you, kasi I have this book Sales Dog. Meron kasi siyang in-explain doon, yung apat na sales personality o sales dog personality. I'm just curious, ano ka dun sa apat?
Oh my. Sorry, hindi, alam ko yung book na yan, pero hindi niya na-discuss dun sa Thailand version yan. He was just talking about it. So I don't know anong personality ko siya.
Feeling ko golden retriever.
Ano yun? Hindi ko alam ano yun eh.
Pero,
Sa personality profile yan yung S.
Familiar ka with the
More on relationship.
Hindi ako S.
Ay,
Hindi
hindi.
ako. Well,
feeling ko, Jerome,
kung usapang
Bulldog?
Pitbull.
Yes, Don. Pitbull.
ano ako well, sa DISC, dominant talaga ako.
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Okay, so Pitbull.
Yes, Pitbull.
Pero kasi, parang pagka-dominant ka kasi, ang sabi nila, kaya mo maglaro sa lahat kasi, kumbaga, if your goal is to get the result, di ba? So if the person in front of you is a supporter, or di ba, you need to be a supporter. So parang nag-a-adjust. So pero definitely Pitbull ako.
Si Joanna Chihuahua
Hindi.
Bakit yung high heels mo? Ikaw ang ginawa example ni Blair.
Chihuahua. Ang sabi niya sa akin, poodle.
Poodle ba?
Poodle.
Tama.
I'm the queen poodle nga sabi ni. Kasi nakakatawa doon, just to share to you and to all our audience. Last year po kasi, prior to the pandemic, we brought Blair Singer here in the Philippines with his program, Sales and Leadership Mastery. And then, part of the topics that he covered is this sales dog nga, or meaning the 4 personalities of people in terms of selling. Yan. So there are 4: Pitbull, Poodle, Chihuahua, and Golden Retriever. So if you're familiar po with DISC, Pitbull is similar to the dominant. Yes. Poodle is the I, or the influencer. Chihuahua is the S, or the steady. And then the Golden Retriever is the consensus, the C, DISC. Yan. So, I wasn't even talking Don Hindi ako sumasali sa conversation kasi he was asking the crowd And I was just laughing, ganyan. Tapos biglang pag-turn sa turning Blair sa side ko, because I was wearing ganitong hikaw, tapos yellow, tapos lacy. Sabi ba naman
yung heels.
Sabi ba naman niya sa akin, oh Joanna, this is the queen poodle. The poodles of all poodles. Sabi niya, no doubt. So yun. Natatanong ko lang kasi I just wanna know your personality better. Pero the moment kasi that I started the first time I met you, and even when we are having this conversation right now, I really know that you are a D or a pitbull Although, yun nga, you're parang nahasa na yung expertise mo, yung skills mo into relationship building because you have been into lots of trainings already in terms of sales, personal growth, professional development. Yan. All right. So, ngayon, sabi ni Miss Nene, I am a very D person and I. Talaga, Miss Nene, anong mas nauna, D or I? O, ano, I just wanna know po. Hello, Ariel.
Pero si Miss Nene, super energy. Mukhang Mataas
Ay,
din yung I.
Feeling ko si Miss
Okay.
Nene parang ako, ay yung mas nauna. Ako kasi doon ano ako IS, Influencer
IS.
Study. Yes. My
Okay, okay.
husband is CS, Consensus Study. Jerome is SC ka,
SC.
Jerome, right? Steady
Oh,
Consensus. Ikaw, ano yung second mo, Don?
Hindi ko alam yung term, pero very analytical kasi ako eh. So, ano yun?
C.
Steady.
Oh, wow!
So,
Para kasi
steady.
Jeb. DNC personality.
Oh, kasi accountant si Jeff eh. So, I guess.
Yes.
So
Oo.
same kami, same.
Tapos nauna din niya dominant niya before yung C niya.
Okay, so same kami. Same kami ng ano. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Alright. So
Okay,
now,
Don.
yes, Jerome.
Yeah, so let me ask you this, no? Since you're a business owner, you own several businesses, tapos sales manager ng Sun Life, also author, also doing a lot of training. Among all of those, which are the one the most pinaka-passion mo of doing that you spend the
Okay.
most time on?
Meron pang isa, Jerome, na nakalimutan ka.
Ano?
Boyfriend, no?
Yeah.
Other
Oo nga,
than
no?
being a travel boyfriend, no? Ang sweet-sweet kaya nilang mag-girl ng
Oo nga
girlfriend.
nakikita ko sa post nila,
Ano? Na-distract ako tuloy.
yung boyfriend
Ano
na
tawag dito?
pinaka-passionate.
Boyfriend. Trabaho boyfriend. No? Ano ba? Siguro siguro when we talk about passion, I want to say na it's something na I'm willing to do even though hindi ako bayaran, no? And if I'm gonna do something like that, I would say training. So I'm a really passionate facilitator and trainer. In fact, dyan ako na in love sa M.M.I, sa Quantum Leap din sa
Trainer.
Train the trainer, sobrang love ko yun. So yun, so ako very siguro one of my gifting no is really teaching talaga. So I love teaching. So if may passion talaga ako, turo, no? Yun. So teaching talaga.
Sobrang bagay naman sa'yo kasi as a D person, you have the command. And then as a C person, you can, parang may course
Simplification.
material ka.
Yeah,
May syllabus
naka-systemize.
ka na kaya mong i-create na talagang step by step. You can help
Actually.
the person talaga from step 1 to step 2. Tapos because you have built this personality or yung
Plus lahat ng
skill mo for
experience.
relationship. Yes. So it's so perfect for you. So fitting.
Yeah, but I would say agree.
Yeah.
So training talaga. Super duper.
Ako ano yan, it's something that I want to do in my future. Being a speaker and trainer too. Yeah.
Actually,
kayo
pangarap ko
doon,
before maging trainer ni T. Harv. Diba? Parang pangarap
sa
ko before
M.M.I.
maging trainer ni T. Harv.
Mhm.
Sa M.M.I actually.
Bakit
Parang
before?
sobrang cool. Okay, pwede pa rin. Pwede pa rin siguro.
Kaya.
Pero kasi para sa akin, parang willing akong tumayo doon pagka na-reach ko na yung, parang more, parang mas napatunayan ko pa sarili ko. Para sa akin kasi dapat nandun kapag sobrang, made, I would say. Sobrang made. So,
Yes, tama. Kasi I know isang rule lahat ng lead trainer nila. They have to be financially free.
yeah.
Yes.
Tapos you have to follow them for 5 years on your own expense lahat while doing yung training, personal training to
Grabe.
reach yung lead trainer. So, madugo siya but it's worth it. Yeah.
Different level of commitment yung kakailanganin for you to become a lead trainer. Pero who knows Don, right? If you're going
Yeah.
to, the universe is always listening to whatever that you wish for Plus, you
Yeah,
have,
since-
Let's see.
Yeah, since naisip ni Don, so meaning there's a seed na plant na doon. So it's just matter of
Yes.
time maybe,
Oo.
one day mag-grow or something. Yeah. Why not?
True.
We love to see there, Don. Yeah, sobrang
Yeah,
sarap
let's see,
introduce
let's
si Don M.M.I lead trainer, Don Soriano.
There's
Oh, by
another
the way, isang prerequisite nila, napansin mo lahat sila kalbo. lead trainer.
Okay, so malapit na. Si Tim Hyung naman, hindi naman kalbo eh. Si Tim Hyung.
Oo nga, si Tim. Kaya nga hindi natuloy.
Kaya hindi na siya tumuloy. Kasi ayaw niya
Ay, hindi na siya tumuloy?
yung hair.
Hindi na.
Okay.
Joke
Ako
lang,
parang wala akong choice eh. Wala akong choice.
You're very much willing and obliged.
Oo nga eh. Kumbaga, nakasulat na sa tadhana. Ito na.
It's okay, you
Ay,
still
nako.
look guwapo, sabi nga ni, ni
Oo nga
Glenn.
eh. Glenn.
Diba? Gwapong-gwapo si
Tama.
Glenn. Glenn, hi!
Ay,
Hope
nako.
everything is okay there in Tagaytay. Yan. So now, Don, we have come to the part of our conversation which we call pop-up. Are you
Papa. Okay.
familiar with pop-up?
No. Sige, ano yan?
Madaming kinakabahan dito.
All right. For all our viewers, if this is the first time that you are experiencing or watching Manifest Master Inspire, welcome to the pop-up wherein we are going to provide statements or we are going to throw in some words to Don. And Don, whatever the first word or sentence that pops into your mind, that's
Okay.
what you are going to share or tell us. No explanation, no assessment. The very first thing that comes into your mind. It could be
Sige.
a word, it could be a statement, but you don't have to explain anything unless sobra akong na-curious. Yun, dahil yan yung yan yung privilege ko being the host. I can ask.
Okay. Sige.
All right. Now, are you ready, Don, with our pop-up question?
Yeah. Game.
Okay, for all our virtual audience, please know Don doesn't know any of the words that I'm going to say in this section. Honestly, kanina lang po tiningnan ni Don lahat ng mga questions na provide namin sa kanya. And because honestly kasi we always believe yung expertise kasi ng mga guests natin because you have been doing the things that you are doing for quite some time. So it's already innate with you eh. Kaya lahat ng mga guests namin din talaga, hindi na nila nire-review. So every time we ask them, automatic yung nagiging sagot nila. Yan. So for our virtual audience po, if you wanna join us, please do so. So all you have to do, dun po sa word, or you can just put na lang 1, 2, 3. Ibig sabihin yun yung sagot po ninyo dun sa particular word na sinabi ko para po you can join us. Alright? So here's our first pop-up question, Don. What would you rather be? Book smart or street smart?
Street smart.
Street smart, yes. What are the hobbies or free time activities do you enjoy the most?
Ngayon, ping pong. So, I love ping pong. Tsaka,
Ping pong.
mobile games.
Di ba may table ping pong? Or yung ano talaga?
Yeah. Table tennis.
Yes, all right. Next, what's the biggest lesson that life has taught you?
Money is a result. Money is a result.
Wait, sorry, I have to write that down. You see, Don, I've been writing a lot, so hindi ko na nga maintindihan yung sulat ko dun sa hinahabol ko kasi yung sinasabi mo, ang dami mong wisdom bombs. Next, if you are going to cook one meal to impress your beautiful, ang ganda ng girlfriend mo, Don. She's so gorgeous. If you're watching, hi, I'm a fan. Yan. Asa na ako? If you're going to cook one meal to impress your girlfriend, what would that be?
Well, actually, sakto. Kasi may isa lang ako na dish na niluluto sa kanya. Tawag doon? Butter garlic shrimp.
Sarap! Buti hindi siya tumataba doon.
Hindi nga siya natawa. Sa akin napapasa. So.
Ayan. What is the app in your phone that you use the most?
App in my phone that I use the most? Messenger. Facebook Messenger, I would say.
Facebook Messenger. All right. What is the one thing that you still want to achieve in your life in the next 5 years?
5 years, own building. So, ng sariling building.
Really? In Manila or outside province?
Manila. Own building in Manila.
What would be the first thing you'd do if you won the lottery? Buy the building.
Invest ko siya sa high yielding dividends na blue chip companies para goods na ako.
Wow, ganda na. Can you expound more regarding that? Why do you want to do
Well,
that?
ako kasi fan ako ng passive investing. So I'm not really a trader. I know basics of trading. Pero kasi for me, trading is active income. Eh. So if, for me, you need to have an active income skill. So like ako, ang active income skill ko is selling. Right? So I'm already earning and selling and I'm spending time on that. So for me, I don't have time to actually do trading anymore. Kasi although it's just 1 to 2 hours a day, it takes up your mental capacity. Diba?
Yes.
So para sa akin, I'd rather have the mental capacity focus on one thing. So para sa akin, ang trading is active income. Eh. So ayun, so ako, I'm a passive investor. So kung pipili ako ng passive investment, it's either real estate, high-yielding real estate, which is, high rent, or blue chip stocks na medyo bagsak yung market right now. Na high dividend yield.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's very interesting kasi there are some people that they consider trading as a passive income nga. Pero I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're listening, Cap, even Cap believes that it's actually it's an active income, yung trading. Kasi nga,
It's an active income.
you are spending your time and also yung mental capacity mo doing that. Yeah. All right. So, what is the one book you wish you authored or you have written?
The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Sobrang idol si T. Harv Eker. Oo.
Grabe.
So,
You can create your own Secrets of the Young Millionaire Mind.
Kindness.
Or you can make it Don. Confessions of a Young Millionaire Mind. Ganyan.
Pero malapit na hindi maging young. So, na. Millionaire na lang. Millionaire.
Yeah, you're still young because young is it's a state of mind. Age is a state of mind, right?
So isip bata, ganun. So always.
Louis Hay would always tell you, if you listen to Louis Hay, she would tell you that really spend time with the youth in you, with the child in you. Because that would really help you also na to play around. Parang yun yung part na nire-release mo pa rin yung bata in you. Yan siya. Okay. What is the one thing that people do not know about Don?
One thing that people don't know about me? Ano ba? Hindi ko alam. Meron akong unan. Talaga. Meron akong unan na 25 years old na.
Unan? Na 25 years old? Nilalabahan mo?
Oo naman. 25 years old na yung unan ko. So, ganito siya kaliit. Yung mga ganyan. Rectangle. Ayun. Basta ganyan. Rectangle siya.
Yung sa bata? Hindi.
Yung gano'n, yung ganyan na
Okay.
Parang rectangle na unan. Ayun. So, meron akong 25-year-old na unan. 26. Basta, matanda na.
So, you have an emotional attachment to this unan, to this pillow.
Sobra. Kasi yung kunyari, di ba dati sa school, parang tatanong nila, pagka nasusunog yung bahay mo, ano yung kukunin mo? Yung unan ko.
Is it okay to ask what's with this unan?
Ewan ko, parang yung amoy, hindi ako makatulog kung wala siya actually. So, yung lahat ng travel natin abroad, kasama ko yung unan ko.
Really? Wow, that is so fascinating. So, parang siya, naging comfort mo siya.
Yeah, comfort. Tawag sa kanya Meme, si Meme. Siya si Meme.
Hindi mo naman siya nag-greet pag umuwi ka ng bahay. Meme, I'm here na. Wala namang ganyan.
Hindi naman siya tumatakbo so hindi.
Wow, that is so awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Don. Kasi ako,
yung talaga naisip ko.
Ako
sige.
Is that, yun nga, I didn't know that you are an introvert, pero yung unan is more interesting. Grabe yun. It's a big revelation. All right. Last question for you, Don. What would be, or what is the word that you would use to describe yourself?
Just the words. I would say visionary. Kasi, mahilig akong i-build sa isip ko yung mga bagay before sila mag-manifest. Pero most often din natin ma-manifest sila. It's just a matter of time. Yeah. So
Mm-mm-mm.
yun, very, very much visionary ako. So yung vision ko, like, to build a 3,000 manpower agency, to have a skyscraper, DST, Don Soriano Tower. So parang it's all in my mind. Buong-buo na siya. It's just a matter of
Mm-mm.
time before it manifests. So I would say visionary.
That's so nice. Pero in relation to that lang Don, kasi usually people would tell us, our coaches would tell us na whatever that you are building in your mind, put it also in a vision, in a dream board.
Yeah.
Do you have that in you? Do you do dream
Yeah.
boarding, vision boarding?
Diba yung Mission to Millions, remember?
Vision to
Merong
million.
drawing. Yeah, I still have
Yes.
that. I still have that. So it's still there. It's still there. So that was 2017. That was
Mm-mm.
2017 ba? Kailan ba yung Mission to Millions? 2018? Hindi ko na
Yes,
alam eh.
2017
January
tayo
2018.
umattend.
So yun.
Mm-mm. In Singapore.
So,
So, nandoon sa drawing mo sa Mission to Millions yung skyscraper, yung
yeah,
300,000.
skyscraper,
Wow.
3,000 advisors. Yeah,
Ang galing
2017 yun eh. Kasi yung vision ko ng 3,000 is 2027. So that's in 5 years. In 6 years from now. After this year, kasi I'm thinking something big this year, feeling ko kaya.
That's nice. Galing. So thank you
Yeah,
so
knowing
much for
Don pa,
joining us. Yeah, thank you so much for answering everything in the pop-up section.
Wait,
of
Don.
this
May
conversation.
tanong ako. When you travel ba, dala mo yung unan?
Sinabi niya yes.
Super.
Wow. Okay.
Hindi pwedeng hindi ko dala.
Paano pag natutulog ka doon, nakayakap ka doon sa unan?
Dito or nasa mukha, ganyan.
Tapos
So,
pag nahihiwala yung
depende.
unan sa'yo, na nagigising ka, may mga ganon.
Hindi naman. Parang hirap lang makatulog. Parang gano'n.
Oo. Ako kasi may attachment din ako sa unan. Pero unlike you, wala akong particular unan. Pero I couldn't also sleep without a pillow na nakahag sa akin. So, before matulog, so syempre nakahag kay husband. Pero kapag yung comfort na, yung nagpapailalim na, unan talaga na nakahag sa akin. Tapos nagigising talaga ako pag wala yung unan na yakap ko. Interesting. So, all our audience, did you learn something from that pop-up questions to Don? Na-amazed din ba kayo with the story of Unan? Please let us know in the comment section.
Yung unan yung tumatak yung unan, hindi yung iba. Yun ba?
Hindi. Unan talaga. Parang sa lahat ng mga sinagot mo, parang yun talaga yung pinaka-wow. Yun talaga yung pinaka-takeaway ko. So, Don, kasi a while ago, even before we call you in, Jerome and even myself, we have already started talking about your book, which is a best-selling, and it's break-free. So, can you tell me, can you tell us more about this book? What inspired you to write this? And why 1 hour reading talaga yung tinarget mo?
Yeah. Well, sige. Ba't nga ba? Well, siguro. When I got the idea for this book, the intention was really to set myself up as an expert in my field, diba? So, yung tinuturo ni Gerard something, I forgot his name eh.
Jerry Roberts.
Jerry
Published
Roberts.
a book and
Jerry
wrote it.
Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah, parang sabi niya, parang you won't earn money from the book. You're gonna earn around the branding, the business, everything around the book eh. Parang yung branding mo, nagiging part ng book. Ito na yung calling card mo. So I guess that's the main reason why I did this, no? I mean, for my personal gain, for yung personal side ko, yun yung purpose na parang I wanted to set myself up as an expert. On the other hand, yung for other people, siguro one thing kasi that I had a hard time struggling. Kasi, by the way, for those who want to write a book, sabi nila, you have to create a persona for the book, which is totoo yun. Kailangan na-imagine mo itsura niya, anong amoy niya, anong hilig niya, anong age niya. Yeah, yung avatar, exactly. Kailangan may avatar ka sa book. And yung avatar ko was so easy eh. It was me when I was 21. Kasi, tignan niyo yung principle number 1. Principle number 1 is don't quit your job. Diba? Because I quit my job eh, and it really, drilled me, no? If hindi ako nag-resign, nag-aral muna ako, sana. siguro na mas napabilis. Kasi na-derail talaga ako sa bankruptcy ko eh. I mean, nakatulong siya long term, pero if I were to do it all over again, I would have, I would have gone to M.M.I earlier. I would have, studied more. I would have gotten more mentors. Kasi when I was starting, wala talagang mentors eh. So siguro the reason why I wanted to write the book was I wanted people who were just starting out to realize na, hey, you're not alone. Parang there's this guy, Filipino din, na experience yung na-experience mo. Kasi by the way, I studied in Xavier School, which is a very exclusive school. But during that time, I was a scholar. Kasi my parents couldn't afford it eh. So I was a scholar there. Lahat ng mga klase ko mayayaman. Lahat ng mga klase ko, background nila, business. Everybody were business owners. So parang, alam mo yun, so parang yung mindset ko, I had a disadvantage when I was growing up. Kasi my parents weren't business people eh. I had to learn everything on my own. I had to learn everything through workshops and seminars, through mentors. Eh, ang tanong, para sa mga taong katulad ko, sinong kaakibat nila? Sinong tutulong sa kanila? So yun yung reason kung ba't ko siya sinulat. And kaya ako siya ginawa 1 hour read guaranteed kasi katulad ko dati, again, yung avatar ko ako eh. Hindi mahilig magbasa. Di ba? Pero alam mo yun, parang this read 1 hour read guaranteed, sobrang dami nagbasa dahil dyan. As in, there were siguro a handful of people who reached out to me. Don, I've never read a book in my life. And the reason why I read this book is just because of this red bar. Yung red na banner. Diba? Na read in 1 hour read guaranteed. So, alam mo yun, so talagang marketed siya in the sense na ako yung mismong minamarket ko. So, ang dali ko siyang sinulat. And nagkataon, siguro, right now we have 10,000 copies sold of this eh. Nagkataon siguro, kaya rin siya nag-resonate with people was because they knew na they didn't have mentors. Nobody, parang lalo na kung yung background mo, walang business-oriented sa pamilya, which is a lot of families, di ba? Parang ang hirap magsimula. So kaya ako siya sinulat para sa mga taong katulad ko na walang mapagtanungan, walang makausap. Yun. So
that's really nice. And this is around 300 pesos ba doon? Wala pa tong 500, right?
Actually, yeah, we're selling this at 350 pesos in National Bookstore. So
yeah. So for everyone watching us, if you are going to be Team Replay, ako personally, I highly recommend this book to you because as mentioned nga by Don a while ago, if you are starting in life, if you are starting in your career, in your business, read this first, especially if you are already in a crossroad and you are contemplating, should I quit my job and pursue this MLM business? Should I be a freelancer? Should I start with this kind of business? Read this first so that you will be guided. Kasi ang dami niyo pong makukuhang wisdom bombs from Don because this is really a compilation of his own experience, his own journey to becoming the person that he is right now. So I highly recommend this po. And totoo po talaga, 1 hour guaranteed. Inurasan ko po talaga yung sarili ko. I swear.
Actually, or less.
Huh?
Yeah, and in fact, I like the way how Don wrote the book because parang first person, kausap ka niya mismo.
Yes.
Kaya hindi mo bitawan. Parang pag binitawan mo, parang binastos mo siya. Parang kausap ka niya diretso. So really, it's nice. Very nice book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conversational.
Meron tayong question lang dito from one of our viewers. This came from Julian Malong and she said, introverted ka, then sales personality mo is pitbull. What intentional personal steps did you do to curate your current self?
Galing Gusto ko yung curate.
Ang lalim eh.
Paano mo kinulma yung sarili mo?
Yeah,
siguro naturally I'm an introvert. Kasi I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Pero parang there's this misconception about introverts and extroverts. Pero how I understand it is that introverts get their energy by being alone. Extroverts get their energy by being with people. So I'm an introvert in the sense na like after this conversation, if wala lang ako meeting after, matutulog na ako kasi kumbaga nakuha nyo na yung energy ko. Kasi nga magre-recharge ako. Yun yung introvert side ko. So mahilig ako mag-isa, mahilig ako mag-solo. Pero when the time comes na I need to be energized, I need to be in front of my team, rallying them to start selling, diba? I need to, be full of energy. Pero after nung event na yan, tahimik ako for 3 hours. That's how when I say introverted, no? So, yung pitbull, I would say, is very kasi ako dominant in terms of getting results. So I would say when you talk about pitbull, so I don't know if the same idea, pero basically, pag ang pitbull, kukunin niya talaga yung resulta niya. Parang yung pitbull na nangangat, di ba? Talagang hindi siya papayag na yung kliyente sabihin no. So like ako, kung sinabi ng client sa akin, hindi po pwede. Parang, baka po, di ba? Talagang pupush ko pa yan talaga hanggang sooner or later, alamin ko, ano pa yung reason, bakit ayaw mo? So, yun. So, in terms of handling objections, nakukuha ko talaga yung mga underlying objections. Then, nasasagot ko, nakukuha ko yung sale. So, ayun, yun yung, I would say, no, na when you talk about introvert and pitbull, I think it still works eh. Ang tawag sa akin, no, they call me a dominant introvert. Na hindi ako yung tipong parang i-engage ka agad. Pero basically, once I get comfortable, I would, definitely go for it na. Parang ganun. Did I answer the question?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And thank you
Actually,
so much for...
yeah, it reminds me, Joanna, remember yung interview mo kay Alex Mandosian doon
Yes,
sa
exactly.
Donation?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, he explained din yung introvert versus extrovert because same, he's quite dominant din, introvert din siya. And he got his energy, yun nga, when he's alone. That's why when I'm on stage, he just give everything out. But once I'm off the stage, do not talk to me. Yun ang sabi niya. Because I need to recharge.
Same.
Yeah.
Ako siguro I just want to add to this question kasi ang ganda ng tanong niya yung curate your current self. Siguro ito lang parang I understand the question where it's coming from kasi parang ako din when I started I had this philosophy na I had to be somebody, 'di ba, in order to create results. Pero siguro ngayon ang learning ko talaga is it's not about curating another self but really about discovering who I really am and accepting fully, no, the positives, the negatives of who I am. Kasi parang the moment I realize na kung sino talaga ako, then doon ang gagaling yung totoong power. Is this making sense, Jerome?
Yes.
Kasi parang ang daming
Tama.
self-doubt, daming worry, ang daming uncertainty. Pero feeling ko, all of those just create more noise eh. All we have to do is just really understand na I'm not a perfect human being, pero I need to just start embracing who I am. So I don't need to curate me. I just need to understand who am I. All the positives and all the negatives, I accept. And then once I accept myself, then I can create beautiful things, no? So, alam mo yun, parang, wala lang. Siguro sobrang relatable lang ako dito sa pagbibuild ng sarili. Kasi nga parang, for the past few years, ang dami ko ring self-doubt and worrying about myself eh. Pero slowly, I'm realizing that parang true strength really comes from knowing yourself. Yung sabi ni Socrates, di ba? Know thyself. And the moment you know thyself, parang ang dami mong, parang, since kilala mo na sarili mo, then you can be who you really are and be great at that. Yun. Ayan ako lang.
Yes. No, perfect. Ang ganda ng sagot.
Wait sorry, sinusulat ko siya.
Hindi kasi talaga promise. Ang dami kong hugot kasi dyan recently. Kasi like, ito I know you guys know this. The moment you go higher in terms of yung corporate, kasi insurance is like corporate eh. The moment you go higher, parang mas maraming bumabato. Di ba mas madaling batuhin yung punong namumunga?
Yeah,
and the moment pagka may bumabato, parang minsan gusto mo makinig eh. Pero hindi eh. Parang, alam mo yun, haters gonna hate na lang, parang ganyan. I just need to accept na ito ako eh. Maybe hindi perfect, pero ito ako eh. The more I embrace that, then I create massive results. So yun, so itong niluluto ko, Joanna, Jerome, talagang ito talaga nag-manifest dahil in-embrace ko sarili ko. So, abangan nyo yan. Feeling ko talaga magugulat lahat. Papasabugin ko yung industry.
Wow! Sige, abangan namin yan doon.
And knowing Don, it will happen.
Oo.
Kasi pitbull no matter what, gagawin niya. Yes. Yeah. So looking forward.
I love what you said there. Kasi parang it encompasses everything about self-love and self-worth. How you see yourself is really what matters. It's not what people are telling you. Because you really have to go back na knowing ano ba talaga yung gusto ko, sino ba talaga ako. And then, sometimes kasi diba yung little voice natin, it's telling us so many things. Right? Yun talaga yung pinakakalaban natin. Pero sabi nga ni Blair Singer, you have to discern, you have to determine, is this little voice really me? Or is it coming from the environment? Or it's what I heard only from the people around me? And yun, kailangan mo lang talaga magkaroon ng discernment. Yeah. We have a friend from Singapore, Marcia Josil Miss Manos is watching. Marcia, thank you so much. Yeah. Sabi ni Ariel Servillon, another quantum leaper, Don Soriano, future tycoon.
Yes. I accept.
Tapos, I just wanna add muna dito, basahin ko lang. Sabi ni Miss Nene, DICS siya, yung personality niya. So, nasa last yung S. Simon, for the number 2 question. And then also sabi niya, I thought panganay ko lang ang may attachment sa unan. He also brings his favorite pillow kapag nagbabakasyon siya sa UAE, dito sa UAE. Kasi Simon is in UAE right now.
Mhm.
Now I understand na hindi lang siya ang ganon. Wow! So ngayon, na-realize, biglang lumawak tuloy yung understanding ni Simon, no, na hindi siya unique. Some people really talaga may mga ganong personal attachment to things lang. Yeah. Miss Nene, how can I get that? Question lang po, Miss Nene. Are you referring to the book or to the unan? The unan cannot.
Magkamatayan na.
Of course, Miss Nene, joke lang. Of course, she's asking about the book. So, maybe, Don, if ever ba, for those who are
Yeah.
interested to get a copy of your book, where can they get it from?
Yeah, you can just message me at facebook.com/I am Don Soriano. So yun yung aking Facebook page. So you can just message me there.
Facebook.com/I am Don
I
Soriano.
am.
Soriano.
All right. So, I hope, Miss Nene, yan po, para po you can get a copy, although kahit nasa Hong Kong po kayo right now. Pero, definitely, it's a really good book. Dami po ninyo mapipick up. Sabi ni Julian Malong, who asked the question, I like your answer. Yan. So, nagustuhan niya yung tanong, sagot mo. If you would let me rephrase it, expansion came from acceptance. Yun. Alright. Okay. So, we are now, ako siguro meron lang akong last question Don for you.
Go.
If you can go back to in time, or if you, hindi na lang pala yun, if you have an opportunity Don, and given your status right now, na may capacity ka na, you have the confidence, you have the financial capacity as well, who is that one person that you would want to meet if given an opportunity, regardless if this person is leaving or not, kunwari lang, may time machine ka or ganyan, or leaving pa yung person, pwede ka pang mag-travel right now, who is that one person that you would want to have a dinner with, face to face, and it's talaga quality time with this person?
Well, kung usapang mentors, Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn died in 2008 Pero I discovered him around 2011. So ako Jim Rohn definitely. Yung babalikan ko. Time machine to, no? Tapos, dagdag ko na rin si T. Harv Eker. Pero buhay pa naman siya, so may chance pa ako ngayon. So yeah, T. Harv.
Definitely for the win. All right, sige. So, thank you so much, Don. And before we ask you to, for sure, all our viewers right now, they are so excited to follow you or to learn more from you. But before we do that, allow me to please share some of the programs and exciting things that you can expect from us here in Laurus Enterprises. So, if this is your first time po, and if you haven't done so, please like and follow Laurus Enterprises. On Facebook po, our username, even in Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn, you can look for Laurus Enterprises or at Laurus PH. That would be LAURUSPH. Why do you have to follow us? Because not only this conversation po, if you are getting so much value from this conversation we are having, from the one and only Don Soriano, I guarantee you that the past interviews that we did po with several in our community, and also from our donation, from our journey, and even from what actually works, you are going to really pick up a lot of lessons from so many amazing people. And we have interviewed international people din po, even our mentors in the events industry. Kasama na po dyan si Blair Singer. So, please look under the videos and you're going to pick up a lot. Also, we are so happy to inform you that despite the events industry is halted right now and we are not yet allowed to do any mass gathering po, we are so happy to inform you that Laurus Enterprises continues to journey with you towards your success through several events that we are doing. First, we have our Mind Valley All Access. We are so happy to inform you and proud to inform you that Laurus Enterprises is the partner of Mind Valley. Mind Valley is Vision Lakiani's po, founded by Vision Lakiani. And through this partnership, we can bring you Mind Valley All Access, which is a 1-year subscription. And that would allow you to learn from 30 plus trainers and teachers inside the Mind Valley. Included na po dyan si Vision Lakiani, si Jim Quick, Lisa Nichols, Marisa Peer, so many trainers and speakers po that you can pick up. And the best thing about this Mind Valley All Access is that you have a 1-year subscription to it, but it will only take you 10 to 20 minutes a day. If you want to consume one lesson, that's all it takes po, and you can already spearhead your journey to your own success. We also have another event coming, which is OffCon Virtual. This is an event in partnership with Simon, my brother, our brother here. And this is specifically created for everybody who is in the freelancing business. We are going to help you grow your freelancing business and create your own economy. We are going to present to you 9 speakers from different industries po, so that you can grow your freelancing business and create your own economy. This is happening on May 15 to 16, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The ticket is ongoing po. You can just go to www.laurusevents.com/offcon. Yon. And Simon po, one person na nanonood po sa atin right now, is going to be one of our speakers. And he is the co-founder po, together with CJ Cajoles, the queen of the local freelancing or online Filipino freelancing here in the Philippines. All right. Another event that is coming to you, Unleash the Power Within Virtual by the one and only Tony Robbins, and that is going to happen on June 3 to 6. All right? Ongoing po ang ticket selling po namin. Just go, nakalimutan ko yung link nito, sr.laurusevents.com, if I'm not mistaken. Pero we're going to put it in the comment section po. We are currently selling the ticket for this one, and you don't want to miss out this event. I attended this event live in 2018, and last year po, I attended the very first virtual schedule, and it was so amazing. The lessons that I pick up from the live is so different from the lessons I pick up from the virtual. Katulad nga po ng sinabi kanina ni Don, na every time that you attend a certain program, even though it's the same, because it takes a different person. It's already parang different person already yung nag-a-attend. So even though it's a same program po, the trainings or the key takeaways that you are getting is still different po. And lastly, eto na Don, if kasama po sa bucket list ninyo na ma-meet ang taong ito, yan, na pinapangarap ni Don na sana siya yung nagsulat, siya yung nag-author ng librong ito, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, guess what? We are so happy and we are so proud to inform you that Laurus Enterprises, together with our business partner Success Resources, is bringing in this man to you. Eto, T. Harv Eker is going to do Millionaire Mind online for the very first time. And that is happening on April 17 to 18. 2021 by the one and only. Grabe po talaga. This person, honestly, or actually, this person po is already retired. T. Harv Eker has retired a long time ago. But because of this pandemic, he felt it in his heart that it's time for him to go back and deliver the Millionaire Mind principles to the entire world. So this event po, April 17 to 18, this is going to be live and Asia schedule po siya, meaning Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, and other countries po. So hindi niyo po kailangan mag-worry about the time difference because this is going to be delivered to you live Asian time. Okay? So if you want to know more, we are going to put in the comment section po So far right now, limited pa lang po yung information that we can share to you because we are still finalizing some details with regards to this. But this is definitely happening. And if you are one of those people who bought the ticket supposedly for the 2020 event po last year, kaya lang po na-postpone kasi, we have, doon kasi last time nung nagkaroon na ng pandemic, we're supposed to have our MMI Millionaire Mind Intensive Live nung April and also yung second run namin supposedly nung October 2020 but both were postponed but we already sold a lot of tickets and in fact we have 1,500 tickets na yata na nabenta at that time when we got when the event was halted because of the pandemic. So if you are one of those people po who still have your ticket with you, good news because you can use your live ticket po for this Millionaire Mind online and you are going to be trained by the one and only T. Harv Ecker! Yan po. Sobrang value po nito kasi the ticket, yung binayaran po ninyo ticket last year, I'm telling you po, matutuwa po kayo kasi the price for this one, medyo mas mahal po siya because it's T. Harv Ecker. My gosh, guys, where do you get the opportunity to be trained by this man? Through Laurus Enterprises lang po yan in Success Resources. So you have to watch out for it. Go to this link that we have posted in the comment section if you want to receive first-hand information about the Millionaire Mind online. So there you have it. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much, Don, for allowing me to promote all these events that's happening here in Laurus Enterprises.
Yes. Thank you. So, Don, what would be your parting message to all the people watching tonight?
Yeah. Ano ba? Yeah, siguro yung M.M.I philosophy pa din na success is a learnable skill. Now, wherever you are right now, it doesn't matter. Whatever you came from, whatever your background is. As long as you're willing to learn and grow, you can always learn that, you can always progress towards that direction. And then yung lesson ko sa mga coaches ko, sa mga advisors sa team ko na wherever you are right now is just temporary, but you can always change your direction overnight by really just investing in yourself, learning what you need to learn. Yeah. So yeah, success is a learnable skill. Thank you.
Wow.
That is so nice. Thank you so much, Don. For our viewers, some of our friends present with us right now, if they want to learn more from you, where can they follow you? Where can they contact you? And is there anything that you want to promote?
In terms of promotion, yung course ko kasi is industry specific. So if there are insurance advisors here, I have a training course for insurance agents. It's called Sprout Sales Fundamentals. Pero other than that, you can just follow me on my Facebook, facebook.com/I am Don Soriano. And if you want a copy of the book, you can just, message me there so I can send you the details. Yun lang. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Don. And for all our audience, allow me to share to you some of the things that I've picked up from this 1.5 conversation from Mr. Don Soriano. So, pasensya na, grabe Don, minsan nahihirapan akong basahin kasi ang bibilis ninyo magsalita tapos ang dami ninyo sinasabi na I don't wanna miss it out. So, for all our viewers, allow me to share this to you and if you have the same notes as mine, kindly let me know para at least kopyahan tayo kung ano yung mga na-miss ko at na-miss mo. Alright? So first and foremost, of course, success is a learnable skill. Whatever you are right now, it's just temporary. You can definitely change the course of your life. I also love what you've said, Don, a while ago, na when your back is against the wall, you really do everything to crawl out of it. Kumbaga parang when push comes to shove. Parang ganun yung idea niya. Visible is just a manifestation of what's invisible. The program is the same. If your environment is more powerful than willpower, energy is everything. And for all the salespeople, remember that sales is a transfer of energy. If you want to be successful entrepreneur, then you really have to master sales. Also, passion is something that I am willing to do even if I don't get paid. That strikes the most to me, Don. Kasi some people, sometimes, nakatingin lang tayo lagi sa kung ano yung value na makukuha natin if you are doing that. But if you look at it, you are going to get more if you are accepting this kind of things that is being thrown to you by the universe. Money is a result. And lastly, true strength comes from knowing yourself. So those are some of the my takeaways, important takeaways. There's still a lot here, guys, pero nahihirapan akong basahin right now dahil sobrang mabilis lang yung pagsusulat ko. And I hope that you have picked up a lot of wonderful insights from Mr. Don Soriano, and we hope that you really enjoyed this time that you have spent with us. Again, as we always say here in Manifest Master Inspire, we appreciate you, our virtual audience, because we know that your time is so precious. And that is the most wonderful gift that you have ever given us every time that you are joining us here in our live. And Jerome?
Conversation.
Jeff?
So we
Ayun. Sorry,
ayun.
nakamute ka.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I hope you got empowered by our tonight's conversation, and we invite you to join us for next week, next Wednesday, for another episode of M.M.I. Manifest Master Inspire with our guest. Earlier I chat with her. She started her journey at age 11, and she's also the
Wow.
best-selling author of this book, which is just released last week lang, Monday. So it's hot off the press,
Wow.
mainit pa. Yes, okay. So
Kapala.
looking forward to that. Yeah. So her name is Nikki Jurado. So hope you join us next week for another good episode.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much once again, Don. We really highly appreciate you. Thank you so
Yes,
much
thank you so much,
for the
Don.
wisdom bombs. Grabe. Yung mga guests, yung mga natin, audience natin right now, for sure, ang dami rin nilang na-pick up. Kasi kami ni Jerome, ang dami naming na-pick up from this 1.5 conversation. God bless you, Don. And definitely,
Yeah.
sabi nga
Thank
ni
you.
Jerome, it's just a matter of time. But whatever that you have in your mind right now, yung skyscraper mo, all these people that you want to bring into your DST. Tama ba, Don Soriano? Tama, no?
Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tower. Yes. It's going to manifest in time.
Yes.
Soon. Yeah. Thank you so
Soon.
much. And to all our virtual audience, God bless you guys. We hope that you are going
Thank
to
you.
have a lovely, powerful, energetic, salesy weekend with you. Stay tuned next week. See you again. Thank you so
See
much.
you.
Bye.
See
See you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.